Hi, I'm Amanda Baker, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker and a 500-hour trained yoga instructor under a yoga psychology lens. And I am here today to offer to you some energy medicine that comes from emotional freedom technique tapping, as well as some somatic interventions to help us ground in our sense of self, to create a trusting, nurturing, peaceful connection between our mind and our body. So to start, I want to invite you to come to an easy seat. That could be a crisscross position. You may be up against a wall. You may want to move a little bit side to side to even out in your hip bones. You may take some circles. This is something that you can do to start your day, in the middle of your day. No need specifically to be in yoga clothes. Roll your shoulders up to your ears and drop them down. And take your shoulders back up to your ears and drop them down. You're welcome to sigh, shoulders back up into your ears, and let it out. Hands can come to the outside of your knees. Press into your knees, lift your chest, gaze up. And round in your spine, shin comes to your chest, pull your belly button in. Feel the stretch between your shoulder blades and in your neck. You're welcome to take this a few times to match your breath to your movement. See if you may move slower than usual. What I love is that we do not have to see energy in order to use it, influence it. That all our emotions are energy in motion. Pretty much everything has a frequency, a vibration. And come back to center, take your hands, rub them together. This is how we know it's real. Go ahead, take your hands a little bit apart. Just notice what you feel. You may not be able to see it, you may not feel anything. Sometimes it's a little tingle. And we know that the tingle is soothing when we bring our attention to it. So often when we are stressed, we become activated, aroused, anxious, panic. From here, take one hand to the top of your forehead or over your forehead, elbow out to the side. The other hand comes back behind the head, right where the head and neck meet. Your thumb may even touch your neck. Gentle touch. So body-based position or somatic exercise. Ground down in your lower body and light and airy in your upper body. Relax in the shoulders. Perhaps you gaze down or close your eyes. Breathe. It is so important throughout our day to pause. And you may even come here to really consider, how am I feeling? What do I notice in my body? This promotes that relaxation response, because when our heart rate is activated, is quick, when our breathing is short or difficult, our mind can say, something bad's gonna happen, or I don't know what to expect, I'm on edge. That's alignment. Your mind is aligned with how your body is experiencing that moment. So here we say, I send breath to my heart, into my lungs, into my brain to receive more oxygen, to make more space. My body slows down. My thoughts align. I am present. Go ahead and release. We'll move into emotional tapping technique. You may have seen some of my other videos. This is specifically tapping to release that stress response or help create a full cycle where we become activated and then we move through it. So often we get stuck at the bottom and we don't complete the stress cycle. We stay in it and we continue to be in fear mode, or there's so much to do and I don't have time mode, that rushed, uncertain, am I going to get it done? Am I going to meet this deadline, this requirement? Am I going to do this thing right? All of that. And so we want to close that stress cycle. We want to come out of it and come back to our natural essence. It tends to be peace. And so this is to, as I said, move through that cycle, that stress cycle. This can also be considered the trauma cycle. So something traumatic happens, anything that leaves you to feel powerless, helpless, and again in that activated state of panic and fear, and to move through that and to come to some resolve. So I will facilitate the tapping and we will go from there. So find the outside of your hand. This is our starting point, and take whatever many fingers you'd like, gentle taps. I'll go through each point. It's all above the chest and up. And so from here, we'll move to the eyebrow, to the side of the eye, underneath the eye, underneath the nose, chin, collarbone. I sometimes like to use 2 here. Underneath the arm. For women, it's that bra line about a few inches below your armpit. I like to add in the wrist, and then the top of the head. So these are these acupressure points, meridian points, or energy centers of the body. So if you are ready to take charge of your emotional well-being, let's start. So find that point on the outside of your hand. Take some natural breaths. So even though I don't always complete my stress response or cycle, I am okay. Even though I don't always get to complete my full stress cycle in moments of panic, I accept myself. Even though I don't always get to complete this stress cycle in moments of stress and panic, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. So repeat it mentally to you or verbally out loud as say each statement twice. Come to the eyebrow. All of this stress, often on edge, underneath the eye, feeling anxious and fearful, underneath the nose. So much to do. To the chin, my body gets overwhelmed. To the collarbone, and my mind tries to stop it. Underneath the arm, and then I'm not aligned. To the wrist, and when I'm not aligned, I'm in more panic. When I'm not aligned, I'm in more panic. To the top of the head, and my thoughts fight with each other. To the eyebrows, so much inner conflict. To the side of the eye, confusion and doubt underneath the eye. And I'm not alone with this. Underneath the nose, so much of us do this. To the chin, and I get insecure. To the collarbone, because I think I'm the only one. Underneath the arm, most of us don't really know what we're doing. To the wrist, we are these tiny specks in the universe. On the universe. To the top of the head, and we get stressed out about ridiculous things. To the eyebrow, and now I laugh about it. To the side of the eye, or sometimes I cry about it. Underneath the eye, that's being human. Underneath the nose, I am human with a full spectrum of feelings. To to the chin. And a part of being human is being stressed. And a part of being human is being stressed. To the collarbone. And I'll claim it. I'm stressed. I'll claim it. I'm stressed. Underneath the arm, or if I've experienced something really stressful, or I've experienced something really stressful. To the wrist, and I'm claiming it now. I'm claiming it now. To the top of the head, that I didn't finish the stress cycle. That I didn't finish the stress cycle. To the top, to the eye, that stress cycle that makes me panic. That stress cycle that makes me panic. To the side of the eye, and my body needs to trust. My body needs to trust underneath the eye. My mind needs to trust. My mind needs to trust underneath the nose. My heart needs to trust. My heart needs to trust. To the chin. So I release all the doubt. I release all the doubt to the chest, and all the confusion. And all the confusion underneath the arm. I release it now. I release it now. To the wrist, I'm making changes on the cellular level. I'm making changes on the cellular level. The top of the head, to be healthy. To be healthy. To the eyebrow, to feel safe. To feel safe. To the side of the eye, to trust. To trust underneath the eye. That I come back to calm. I come back to calm underneath the nose. I say, I got this. I say, I got this. To the chin, and I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my body. To the chest, my body radiates this confidence. My body radiates this confidence underneath the arms, and I'm tingly inside. And I'm tingly inside. To the wrist. Oh, and it feels amazing. It feels amazing. To the top of the head. This is amazing. This is amazing. To the eyebrow. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. To the side of the eye. I'm present. I'm present. Underneath the eye. I'm taking charge of my well-being. I'm taking charge of my well-being underneath the nose, and using my inner resources. And using my inner resources. To the chin, aligning my energy centers. Aligning my energy centers. To the collarbone. I breathe. I breathe underneath the arms. I feel ease. I feel ease. To the wrist. And I love. And I love. To the top of the head. And I am loved in mind, body, and heart. Go ahead and release. Take that down. Notice what you notice. No right, no wrong. Let the effects settle into your body. And if you notice changes in a positive way, fantastic. If there's not much, go ahead and rewatch the video. Do this again. Watch another one of my videos. Do the tapping yourself. This is an amazing energy medicine exercise and practice that has helped so many and has helped me personally, and I am so appreciative and grateful to be able to offer it to you. Please go ahead and leave me a review. Keep checking back. Until next time, you amaze me.